a team that consisted of members of our town council, members of Mountain View County Council, members of the Chamber of Commerce, business people, parents, people in the community who would simply be willing to step forward and say, what can I do to help? And once we had our team in place, we were able to go out and try to drum up leads among doctors who were coming or interested in coming to Alberta. That was step one. Step two was beginning to work with Central Zone and physician recruitment specialists within the zone to help put us in contact with doctors who were coming into Alberta. Step three was the instant that we were given a name, we made immediate contact with people. If a doctor made an inquiry to our community, they got an email response within a day, and we spoke with them on the phone the next day. So we had to go through a lot of people who, after speaking with us and finding out what our community was about and what we were looking for, felt it wasn't a good fit for what they were looking for. And then once we identified people who wanted to find out a little bit more about Sundre, we'd invite them to come to town and see us. Step number four was putting on an incredible show when people arrived. We recognized that we were not just recruiting a doctor, we were recruiting a family. And so before they came, we gathered information about what their spouse might need for work, what their children were interested in, what sorts of activities the family was interested in doing outside of the practice of medicine. And we developed itineraries so that when the physician and their family came to town, in 2 days they were able to get a feel for what was available in the town, what the school was like, what prospects were available for their spouse, and get a real sense of whether this community would be a good fit for them, whether it moved at the same pace that they did, and whether they could see themselves setting up a life here. The doctor is easy to recruit. All you have to do is show them a practice that looks like it's successful and going to be supportive. But if their family's not happy, they're not going to stay. And if their family doesn't think they're going to be happy, they're not going to come. So, a combination of a very strong team within the community, being very receptive when people made inquiries to get back to them quickly and answer their questions, and did that very first slice of seeing if it's a good fit, and then putting on a heck of a show when they came to town. And that was our secret.